Hi, welcome for our RTL online trainings. So in our previous sessions, we have discussed the complete flow up to this. We have already completed invoice also, right? Let me please subscribe for our channel to get latest updates about Oracle. And this is our invoice, right? So what's the invoice number? This is our invoice number, POINV 88. That's the invoice number. Let me take into the Excel sheet. And then after that, we have transferred invoice accounts to ledger, and we have already discussed how to assign the GL roles and how we can go for assign the data access for general ledger. Now in this session, we are going to make the payment to the supplier for the invoice which we have created. Whatever the invoice we have created, for that we are going to make the payment. So first, let's go to applications. And what's the invoice number? This, and amount $547.50. That. Let's go for the work area payments here. Go to task list, and we are trying to make the payment to supplier, right? We have already configured bank branches and bank accounts for our legal entity as well as for our business unit. Let's go to task list here and make the payment. Create payment. Select business unit here. Whatever the supplier we have selected for invoice created, choose that particular supplier here. And from which bank we are going to disburse this amount. So I'm selecting Bank of America 2869. Which currency? How about payment method? Are you going for electronic or check payment? I'm selecting check payment and choose payment process profile. What is PPR? I'm going ahead with standard check printing process. And how about payment document? This is the payment document which we have. Now the system is telling us this payment document is in use by payment file. Select a different payment document. So we have to choose some other document. It seems it's already in use. Okay. So we have to choose another. Let me take this account. If the payment document issue is there, we need to cross-check the bank accounts. From the bank accounting information, we are supposed to check. But for this account, we don't have any payment document. Let me cross-check this test bank. Since someone has created bank account separate. So they might be using that payment document. Okay. We'll go ahead with payment method as electronic. It seems if we choose check, then again it's payment document is already allocated for some other bank account. So what I'm going to do is I'm selecting payment method as electronic and payment process profile is PayPal and choose the invoice number. So whatever the invoices are due for this supplier will be getting. So I'm going to select this invoice and make the payment. So this is how we are going to make the payment to the supplier. Once the payment is created, then we are supposed to generate payment accounts. In our previous part 4, procure to pay cycle, we have generated invoice accounts, and then we have transferred those invoice accounts to ledger. And we have verified those accounts in GL, right? I'm going to do the same thing again now. Create accounting transactions for receipt. Payment. Let's go to manage payment here, payment number, generate accounting transactions for payment. How we will generate? Take this payment number. There is an option actions. If we want to cancel this particular payment, we can go for void. And if we want to go for create accounts and post to ledger, then we have to choose the option called post to ledger. Whenever we select post to ledger, system is going to create accounting transactions and transfer to GL with the source as payables and category is payments. Whatever previous part we have transferred, those are invoice accounts. Those are invoice account. Source is same, payables module, but category it was purchase invoice. Now the category will be payments. Now we'll see that 547.50. That's the payment amount. Now go for general ledger, journals. We have to choose our ledger. What is our ledger name? US primary ledger. We are already in the US primary ledger data access set. Now go for manage journals. And I'm going to choose the source name as payables. And category is not required, but if we need, we can choose. Now we can find two things here. See, payables payment, 547.50. That is payment. This was the previous session, purchase invoices. Purchase invoice. This is how we will go for make the payments to the suppliers for a particular invoice. Now click done button. We'll just try to log in as our procurement purchase order. We'll check that. Now go to navigator, procurement, purchase orders. Let's search for the purchase order, whatever we have created. This is our PO number. Go to task list, manage orders here. You can find here PO number. Now we can find those details here. Now I'm not able to get this result, right? We only created PO, but I'm not getting that PO number. This is a common requirement we will be getting here. Whenever we are going to, search for the PO, I'm not getting this PO result. What could be the reason? The reason is very simple. Your purchase order is already closed because we have created an invoice and we have made the payment also. Payment also is done, right? So that's why the invoice has been, the purchase order has already closed. I'm going to say yes. Close the document also I wanted to view. Then we will be able to get a result. See, the purchase order is already closed because we received the goods into inventory and also we have received the invoice. See, ordered, received, delivered, and invoiced. This is your receipt number. This is your invoice. So this is your complete purchase order life cycle. Okay. Thank you. Please subscribe for our channel to get latest updates. Once again, I request everyone, please. Thank you. And any interview questions or anybody is looking for a placement, you can contact us through this number. Thank you.